This is Clay in Dubuque. You know the drill. I want to give a shout out to my local Toyota dealer, Anderson Weber. You know, I've been avoiding dealerships a good part of my life and only going there when I have to. And I want to talk to you just ever so briefly about Type T transmission fluid in your 2004, 2005 Toyota Sienna that's past the DEX 3 specification and not yet in that space where the worldwide fluid works in pretty much everything Toyota makes, from what I understand, what I read. But here's the thing. I look at these packages in my ignorance and say, well, it says it'll run in Type T. And some of those excellent YouTube mechanics who know their stuff say, go get the Type T fluid from the dealer. Don't use a max life, multi-vehicle blend or whatever the hell it is from brands like Valvoline. And I already had it on order, and I knew that I'd never change the transmission fluid on my vehicle, put a fresh filter in, pan gasket, and put a gallon of this stuff in, and wow, did my transmission start running for shit. Forgive my vernacular. So I did a bit more research, and I just called the dealer before I, mail ordered, Toyota OEM fluid. I said, how much would it cost to walk into the parts department and buy ATF Type T? And they said, well, this, and this, and this, and I don't stock it, it'll take me a while. But if you come in with a container for $5 a gallon or $5 a quart, we'll put it in your bulk container out of our bulk supply that we use for those vehicles. So for $22 and change, this has the right fluid in it. So I just want to give a shout out to my local dealer for doing something so logical and helpful to their customers. And I'll be back. Well done, Anderson Weber. When I sit at a stoplight with the vehicle in drive, the car does a bit of this. I'm going to make the camera shake. It kind of goes a little while I sit there and wait for the light to change. The clutches are not doing their thing in the transmission. So I'm going to drain out a gallon. I learned that there's much more than a gallon of fluid in a transmission, and you can only really get a gallon out of the bottom reservoir of a transmission without running it and cycling it. So you only get a portion of the fluid. So I'll maybe do this a couple times if I find the transmission acting up. But I'm at 3 minutes. Use the dealer's resources if they'll sell it to you from the bulk supply. This is Clay in Dubuque.